Alright, so we're gonna record some videos to share some knowledge with people while we do this 2-hour drive to go shopping somewhere instead of shopping online. But anyway, it's Friday, the day before, it is the day before 4th of July. So tomorrow's a beach day, today it's a shopping day. So we're gonna make some knowledge sharing videos. Sometimes people ask me like, hey, how do you figure out what to invest in? Like, how do you pick your stocks? So it's kind of hard to give people advice on what stocks to pick because you never want to be responsible for anyone losing their money. So instead of telling you what stocks I buy or what stocks I recommend for you to buy, I figured I would share some of the logic that I've developed when picking stocks. Very simple, right? So there's many companies that sell products, and so if you sell a product, you can kind of sense like, hey, do you sell one product? Do you sell one service? Like, what do you sell? How do you make money? What I like to do is I like to pick stocks that have multiple revenue paths, because picking a stock that has one revenue path is kind of like picking a stock, right? And so the reason in the past a lot of people would say like, hey, like diversify, is because you never know like if you're picking the right stock. And so very similar to, you know, trying to pick one stock, like how do you know that you're going to make business or good money out of one business idea, right? So you got to have multiple revenue paths. So what do I mean by multiple revenue paths? And so I like to kind of frame it as a platform. You know, you sell one product or you provide a service, but then you have all these attachments around it. So like, I'll give you an example. For example, there's this company that I like to watch a lot. I might be invested in it, but I'm not a financial advisor or a financial advisor. So it's called Nebius. And Nebius provides data center infrastructure. You know, they provide basically data center capability for small businesses or any type of businesses. I mean, they have contracts with Meta, you know, they're partnered with NVIDIA, things like that, but they're also building capabilities to sell you software or have your software live in their environment, train it, tokenization, things like that. And so when you see that the company has multiple revenue paths, then, you know, that means they're not trying to hit a bullseye on any particular product or service. And so it kind of creates this like indirect diversification opportunity. So I don't like to own many stocks. The risk with that is that, you know, you can pick the wrong stock. You know, but if you're picking stocks that build platforms, then, you know, if the stock or if the company that you chose basically chooses the wrong way to make money, then they can pivot. And so try to find stocks and try to find companies that you believe in that have platforms that they're building. You know, another company that I pay a lot of attention to is ASTS, so AST Space Mobile, and they have, you know, they have hardware, they sell a service, they do business with the defense industry as well as the MNOs, and so they're developing software services. And you know, currently there's this topic of GSAS that is brewing up, and then who who knows? Maybe they even dip into the edge AI piece. So multiple revenue paths, platforms, not single products, not single services. That would be my advice.